Hi friends, Sam here with Happily Hooked. So today I'm teaching you guys how to do the Bullion Stitch. So this stitch is actually featured in our magazine this month in a pattern. So if you have not subscribed yet, make sure you click the link in the description below and subscribe today so you can get this amazing pattern plus like 70 other ones delivered to your library today. But this stitch is super tricky, which is why we're going to be doing a tutorial on it. I wanted to make sure everybody in our members community had access to this, so I did this video for you guys. There's 3 different ways that you can do it. One of them you just need your regular crochet hook, one of them you'll need 2 crochet hooks, and one of them you'll need something fancy called a latch hook. I didn't even know I had this in my arsenal of tools, but I did. So yeah, they're only a couple dollars. Like you can get them at Walmart or Meijer or whatever your local like everything store Walmart is, like your local Walmart if you don't have a Walmart, I don't know. But yeah, you can get one there. They're like $2. Yeah, so we're gonna jump right into this here in just a second, and I'm so excited to show you guys how to do this stitch. It is so fun and the texture is incredible with it. So I'm gonna get everything ready and I'll be back with you guys in just a second. Hi friends, real quick, if you guys want to join the coolest crochet community on the internet and join over 20,000 members that love yarn just as much as you do, click the link in the description below and I cannot wait to see you in our community. Alright, so like I said, today I'm going to show you guys how to do the Bullion Stitch. So this is in the magazine this month. It's on one of our patterns and it's a little bit tricky because you can do it with one hook, but it's going to make your life so much easier if you do it with a latch hook or with 2 hooks taped together. So I want to show you how to do the stitch with each variation just in case you don't want to go out and buy other things. I mean, the latch hook, you can get one of these at like Walmart or Meijer, like I had said in the beginning of this video, for like $2. Mine is a little bit fancier. I got mine from the Hook Nook. You can tape 2 hooks together or you can just use your regular hook. So I'm going to slide these over. Now, if you look at this, it's like a twisty, tall stitch. So when you're doing the Bullion Stitch, you're going to want to have a taller starting chain. And just read what it says in the pattern. I'm doing a chain 3. And then for just using your crochet hook, you're going to want to loosely, and make sure you're very loose about this, so you've got your chain 3, and then you're going to want to loosely wrap your yarn and make sure it's very loose on your hook. So we want to wrap your yarn 5 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 loops on your hook. And then you insert your hook into the stitch and you pull up a loop. And then you yarn over and you're going to pull through all of them. And you can do this pretty slowly to make sure that you get all of them off. I use my finger once I get the first couple off, just because it's a little bit trickier. And then you chain 1, and this doesn't count as a stitch, it's just to close off your stitch. And then you start wrapping again. So 3, 4, 5, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, and you'll pull through all 7 loops. And then chain 1 to close that stitch off, and then you would start it again. And so that's how you do a Bullion Stitch with just a single crochet hook. It looks super pretty, it's super cute, and I love this stitch. I have a ton of fun with it. So then for the next way we're gonna do it, we're gonna have 2 hooks taped together. And you can see these are a little bit bigger of a stitch even though I'm using the same size hook, because we've got a little bit more space when it comes to what we're working with. So for this, I have my 5mm hook here, and then I taped a smaller hook. I think this actually might be a 5mm as well. Yeah, so I have a 5mm hook here and a 5mm hook here. You can also use like a 4.5 inch or a 4.5mm if you want. It makes it a little bit smaller of a stitch. I just don't have a 4.5 set like this without a grip on it. So I'm just using this. And then it's the same concept, but you're gonna wrap it around both. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you'll slide that a little bit, insert your hook and pull up a loop and slide that down onto the base of all of your 2 hooks together. And then yarn over and then pull through all of them at once. And then you've got your stitch. So we'll do it again. We'll slide our loop down onto the base here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Insert in here and pull up a loop and slide that loop down. So you've got your 7. Yarn over. And I twist my hook a little bit so it doesn't catch. And then you just slowly slide them all off. And then chain 1. And we'll do it one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pull up a loop and slide it on there. Yarn over. And pull through all of them, chain 1 to close. So that's what the stitches look like when you use the 2 hooks. So you can definitely do that. I taped mine in a couple spots. So they're taped here, here, and here, just because they wiggle around a little bit and this just helps keep it even. But they are a bit bigger than if you just use 1 crochet hook. And then the last way, this is the easiest way for me. So you'll make your foundation chain like you normally would, and you'll start your row like normal, and then you grab your latch hook. And this is so cool how this works. So you'll wrap your yarn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then insert in, and you'll grab your loop and pull it up like you would, and then slide that down. And then you'll yarn over, and then your little latch here closes, and you can pull off all of your stitches. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you want to make sure these still stay loose, just because it likes to get too tangled. And slide that down, yarn over, and slide them off. And this is so nice for the bullion stitch. It keeps it pretty and even, and I love it. And make sure they're loose. The only downfall to this is I tend to get my stitches a little bit too tight. Because I just start getting into a rhythm and I can't stop. But that is my favorite way to make the bullion stitch, and look at how pretty that is. Like, it's so pretty and even and small, and I love it, and it's fantastic. But those are the 3 different ways that you can use a crochet hook, 2 crochet hooks, or a latch hook to make the bullion stitch. They all create beautiful textures. It just depends on if you want to purchase something separate or if you want to work with what you've got. So the single crochet hook is definitely a way to do it. It's just a little bit trickier because everybody likes to stay on that hook. The 2 hooks just make them a little bit bigger, and then the latch hook, like I said, I think is my favorite way and the easiest way to do that. If you have any questions, please leave those in the comments below. I really hope this video helped you guys out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!